up, boys and girls? How are we? Are we looking forward to this one? Watching the Hawks play the Saints. You can't beat it, can you? Who are we? Backing in tonight. How are we all? How are we all? We all good? Who are we backing in tonight then? St Kilda or the Hawks? So we going with Mrs. Pom's team? Who do I think's winning tonight? I think the Hawks are going to win it. We on about Gal? They asked me a question, I'm not going to lie. I'm good, Taylor. How are you, mate? I think it'll be a good game, though. How are we all? It'd be nice if the Saints won it. I've got to say, it'd be great for the football world, wouldn't it? Hey, Kate, how are you? Carl, Jeff, Taylor, Sandra, Albert. It was only the other day you learnt my name was Dan. You know what? Sometimes I forget what... You know what? A couple of weeks ago, someone actually knew, asked me what my real name was, and I had to delay. Like, I was like, what the fuck is my name? But I do think the Hawks will win this one, chap. Thank you very much, Xbox. Hey, you know what as well, right? Can I just... I know there's a lot of Pies fans in here. Right? A lot of Pies fans in here. But look at that, right? Taking my time out to also do a Pies review as well when I was in a bad mood, right? So, do you know what I mean? Just shout out there, respecting the rivalry from Uncle Pom. Simon, how are you, mate? Thank you very much for that donation as well during the review. You're an absolute gentleman and a scholar. Hope you're doing well. Saints by 5. What's happened to our great club? Which great club? Are we mourning? Carlton off. Which others? Is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. Hey, cheers, Nath. Mate, I hope you enjoyed it. I did really enjoy Ron Steele's game, to be honest. So, you know what? Can anyone shed some light? Hey, Sean, I felt bad last week because I have a few mates who support Port, and they do support me quite a bit, and I felt really stink that I didn't do them justice, man. I felt really bad, right? I felt really, 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 really bad. So I thought, you know what? Come on, Pom. You're better than that. Do it properly, man. Do it properly. So I did it properly. You got set a standard, man. Does anyone know why Toby's out? Why is Travalella out? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with my boy, Toby? Is it because I didn't have him as the highest rated defender in the draft last year? And maybe Ross agrees with me. But honestly, why is he out? Hey, I love that, Kate. Thank you very much, Sean. Legit, why is Toby out? I have not seen anything. He's not injured, according to the report. Fell off his bike on the way to his game. Could be. No, legit though. If Taylor, are you still in chat? What's the news with that? Because it doesn't say injured. You know what? Let me check the app first before I look insane. The mic should sound really crisp today. Because I spent a good hour today working on it. Yeah, it says admitted. Nathan, I had a conversation with the club about 3-4 years ago now. He brought the pub out. And we spoke to him. And one of the things I said, where they asked me some weird, can't remember how they worded it, but they asked, like, what do I see different in, like, English sport to Australian? And one of them I said, it's funny that Colin would do this, but I was like, I would go around the lesser leagues. So ignore VFL, ignore, like, the big clubs, the big junior academies, and look at the lower ones and get a real good feel for them, because everyone is after the kid who plays for Sandringham Dragons, but no one's looking at the lower league teams. And Pies have done that incredibly well. And I'm surprised teams are going to have to do that a lot more, I think. A lot more. With Tasmania coming in, the draft pool's going to be shallower. So it's going to be really interesting if teams like look a little bit outside their purview and start looking at country football. You've seen, like, Collingwood have had great success. Richards, which helped them get Houston in the end. Brody Myercheck, they got Lockie Sullivan. So they've had great success. So it's going to be really interesting to see if teams actually focus on that, because I feel like the Pies have opened the gateway. I don't think anyone else is doing it. To a lesser extent, Port and Adelaide do by going to the Sandful, Waffle. But I feel Victorians are genuinely very naive, the clubs, and they're all like, oh, just go to Sandringham. So that's the penny for my thoughts. I did tell the club that, though. Don't blame me. What's your vibe like, Big Taylor, mate? Are you excited about this one? I do like the fact you put Brody Hill on the bench. Calm, collected, and accurate. I try to be. You know what? That's one thing I've learned in the last year and a half, probably, to not get angry over the football in my reviews. Do you know how hard it is, though? Langy knows me way too well. Instead of donuts, like, I just wanted to use a lot of swear words in different algorithms. Yeah, I think that's true, Sean. I think people... I think players like Ned Long, different, just different kettle of fish. Like, I really like the George Hewitt signing for Carlton. I think when you buy players, if you buy them with a specific role in mind, that's the key. I think some clubs, Carlton are one of them as well, they buy a second chance player and they expect A-list recruitment. So, like, I'm not saying people think Fantasia is going to be Eddie Betts 2.0, but I think that's how people think. I look younger when I do Blues than I do Blues games. Well, I mean, I haven't got 22 fucking idiots wearing the same colour jersey as I'm wearing, so helps. It helps. It helps when I get to watch another team. Hey, look, I just love football, so I am so excited. I'm like Taylor. I'm excited about watching this. Two teams that I really enjoy watching as well. Really enjoy watching the Hawks. Really enjoy watching the Saints. So, I'm keen for this. Shiny Blue, you going for the Saints? I really admire both clubs. I really do. I've got a soft spot for both clubs. To be honest, I do like both teams in this. I like Hawthorn's rebuild, and I do like the Saints list. I'm one of the few people that actually likes it. Looking forward to seeing number 17 tonight. IK. Hey, I hope so. I hope this is a really good... I really do think this is going to be a good game. It was one that I penciled in this week that I was like, this will be a good game. So it could be a big blowout and start talking about food at halftime. Mine did, and I just had to re-like it. Hey, Nave... Oh, you've only lost 2 games, though. You should be fucking chill, bro. I know what you mean, though. Even when Carlton were on that run in 2023, it's never easy to watch. Got to send our love to Teresa tonight. She's not very well, so I don't know if she's going to come in, but let the record state. There's a Gold Coast fan at this game. What the fuck-a-do is going on? Sidetracked. I've got to say, shout out Teresa, sending our love. She's not very well. Big love from the PommyInOz family. Woody! Woody? Why is Toby not playing? I think it's going to be a good game, Double Dummy. Hey! Hey! I am going with Hawks. I'm going with Hawks. Double Dummy, he was in full kit though, bro. Wait, he was in full fucking kit. Hey, Kate, you're poorly too. Tell you what, everyone's going down here. Yeah, I wonder why that was. I've tried to find out, because I thought maybe he got a knock, but I've been told he has been legitimately dropped. I do wonder, Bangy. You know what? I did have a Gold Coast fan on this very show. And he was a really nice guy, actually. I've never seen him ever again. But he was a real, genuinely nice guy. He stopped doing the pod. Don't know if that was me. Did a pod with me and he fucked off. Oh, Sean, you've cursed it, bro. Don't do that. Hey, Woody, I love you. Someone who's a bit honest. A lot of Trav hype. Hey, a lot of Trav hype. A lot of football this weekend to watch. Sorry as well to people like Kate who saw that I stupidly put the junior football today, tomorrow lunchtime when it was today. My bad. Hey, Cole, how are you? Here we are. So those are watching. We'll count you down. You know what absolutely amazes me, right, is does anyone else think that Tyroo legit looks about 42? I mean, looks about 42 months old. What's worse than man flu? I don't know. Hawks by about 40. Mate, I enjoyed it, George. I appreciate you, brother. Dr. Andy Sewer, YF Chief Editor, PhD, EDD, DBA. Hello. How are you? Right, so we are about to start. On my screen, we have bounced the ball. Off the go. What is worse than man... To be honest, I actually think man flu's the worst, but I have a low tolerance for colds. That's about it. Everything else I'm pretty good with that I've had so far, touch wood. I don't want to test that theory, but that's probably the worst I've had. Go Storm. Thunderstorm! Here we are, a little bit scrappy ball here. Ginny shakes and bakes. Caminiti drives it forward, and it's an easy mark for Thomas Barras. Gout, the ailment of kings. You know what? I am a big fan of the Viking horns. Are you? Blues game plan would be up there. Good call. Sicily drives it out back half of the ground, trying to find a target. Morrison does incredibly well. Oh, it's out of bounds. That's stiff. Mason Wood has looked a lot more physical in the last 2 years. Up we go. Connor Nash tries to get it inside 50. Nass handballs it out. Windhager. Gout is incredibly fast, isn't he? He's a very quick kid. Reckon he's a lock for a gold. I'm with you, George. That's why I do him. Here we are. Jack Sinclair Looks good off the peg. Behind. Gav, I'm with you. Did they get gout just from a lack of veg, Shiny Blue? Is that too simplistic, the review? What's with all the green caps? I've just noticed a few in the crowd. What are with the green caps? It's got to be some charity thing, hasn't it? Will date round 21. That'll be a huge in that for this team. Here we are. Jack Higgins goes inside. Dan Butler, freshly shorn scone. Intercept marked by Harry Morrison. You know what? Harry Morrison is a very underrated little battler, isn't he? I do like a bit of Harry Morrison. Sucker for a Harry as a name, though. It's acidic related gout. I don't know. Biology I weren't very good at. Practical biology I've had my moments, but they're on theoretical biology, not my strong suit. It was hard to say. Dylan Moore goes down the line. Harry Morrison, see, look, we call his name again. I'm just zen, George. Be nice, Taylor. Just be a bit sharper inside 50, but defensively you've looked good. What are the armbands for, Taylor, as well? I've noticed a few of the boys are wearing checkered armbands. What have I missed? Uric acid build-up, too much booze and shellfish. Well, you know, yeah. Don't consider me known, huh? I did know it was like a medieval disease. No offence to anyone who's had gout. Max Hall goes inside, finds Jack McRae. Jack McRae, dinky one. The Silk Miller Cup. Oh, everyone's wearing it. Ah, fantastic. I did not know that. That is cool. That is a real niche touch. Shows you how much attention I pay. Apologies. Tell you what, this has been quite a tight game. Scurvy. Isn't scurvy the lack of lime, isn't it? Because that's why the Americans call Poms limeys. It's the police charity in it. Hey, I rate that, Jeff. Great use of in it, mate. Proud. Ginny there goes out wide. Bit of a scuffle here. Max Hall's a little bugger, isn't he? Little pest. Hey, Rodolfo, how are you? Sicily. Been pretty good, Sicily, since his return. What are your thoughts, Double Dummy? He's been pretty good, hasn't he, since he's returned? He was a little bit shy when he was first in. Nice little bob out the forward there. Dylan Moore tries to be clever. Tyroo, like an otter. Out of bounds. Marabin Chinese restaurant. TR. I'm trying to work out where we're going with that. Inside we go. Ball comes in. Bit of a chance here. Cho! Oh! Behind. But tell you what, I didn't know if that was Maribor Chol or Fred Astaire. How many times I watched the replay? 2. And that's me done. I'm not going to do it an extra because I did my ratings with the review. Clever, that. Clever. That's why I treated you all to an Adelaide game tomorrow. I was like, you know what? Where I usually watch junk, I'll spend a bit of time with you guys. Oh, okay. Jesus. Did I just imagine that? I don't reckon it's healthy. You'd like to marry Max Holmes. He is a very good footballer, isn't he, Shane? Good day to you, mate. It doesn't. It's not easy watching it again, I've got to say. Cam McKenzie, my Pommy friend. Oh, what a crunching tackle by Tyroo. What a tackle. I agree. Look at Tyroo. Half man, half amazing. Jesus, he wrapped him up there like a bear. Here we are, Nas. Bear. Great kick by the Nas dog. That's crazy. Was it like gang related? Robbery related? Dickhead related? Cam McKenzie. McHardwick. I don't know why I added the Mac to his name. Great little grab there, though, by the young Max Ramsden. Look at him. Oh, what a switch. I like Max Ramsden, just FYI. Big fan. Sicily goes out to the halfback flank. Oh, what a delightful kick. Tell you what, this ball movement's good. D'Ambrosio and McDonald link up. And Ginny, the man you love to head. Yes to all three. So it was gang-related, robbery-related, dickhead-related. Shane, I can't think of anything worse than the wild card round. I genuinely think it could be the worst idea I've ever heard. And I've heard some bad ideas. Here we are, the Gin Dog. Weird trajectory of the ball. Spoiled for nothing. Thank you very much. Hey, Mrs. P, I'll give you that. Cheers. Well, usually I'll just leave it there. And then there's this like weird thing that happens, that when you put things on the floor in this house, it mysteriously goes think. Magic house fairy. I like that magic house fairy. She's overpaid. I'll cut her pay if she wants. Hey Ryan, how are you? Jesus Christ. It's going to be a good game, this. Well, Mrs. Pom chucks stuff at me. No, I agree, Sean. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, you know what? Controversial. I actually think 8 is too much. That's crazy, that. I need to Google this as Gunston gets the free, fresh off his 7-goal weekend last weekend. Here we are, Gunston's. Usually very reliable. That was my fault. I cursed that. 2-1. Hey, George. Not an easy team to watch. Lang, yeah, weird thing. It happens quite a bit. It happens with underpants, actually. If I toss them by the side of my bed, they just miraculously find their way to the washing room. Who knew? It's been a very greasy game, hasn't it, Taylor? No one's got real control of it. Hey, Hawthorn and Saints. Beautiful football. Lewis Young just did a knee. I don't know, Ryan. Wooden Spoon said, Woody, he's more of an expert than I am. He said he was dropped due to ball use. So, makes sense. Hey, Mark, how are you? Tell you what, that was the worst holding ball ever. It was indeed. Why wasn't Tyree getting games? I think they were just building him up, but he looks really good that they've built him up, doesn't he? Like them VFL state games have helped him out. Good little tackle there by Sinclair. You know what? D'Ambrosia has to be. Do you reckon that's... Oh, I'd love to know why Essendon got rid of D'Ambrosia. Hey, how good's that, Gav? Hey, Naif. Mate, I'm looking. Tell you what, my kids can do that, and they're just in double figures. Lewis Young in the VFL, yeah. The VFL are playing at the same time, I believe. Oh, ball comes in. Ramsden with a big grab. Ramsden goes into the pocket, and Gunston takes the mark. Keep us updated, Albert. Here we are, Gunny. Oh, what a delightful kick. 8-1. True, only Carlton. Yeah, they've said that about a lot of players, haven't they, Double Dummy? Especially Dodoro said that about a lot of players in his time. Yeah, it probably was Dodoro, to be fair. Well, it was, but... Do you reckon that's probably the best trade ever with Gunston? What do you think? You trade him out and then you get him back for half price. I believe he's on 7 AF... 7... Whatever it is. 7 plus? I don't know. What is it? It's called Summit. Here we are, handbolter Liam Henry. Little bit of dancing here. Hunter Clark, Jack McRae. Oh, just Higgins can't take the mark and desperate defending by Newcomb. Hardwick got time. Goes down the line. Ooh. Misses everyone. Great pickup though. Harry Morrison. Cam Pom McKenzie. Oh, come on, Cam. You're better than that. Ginny got a bit of work to do. Goes switches. Great grab by Windhager. Oh, I don't know then, Gav. I can only help you in Victoria, my friend. It might be on the AFL app. It usually is. Tap down the back. Ginny chases. And Windhager puts that through for a bind. You know what? I'm a big fan of Windhager. Big fan. There we are. The Nas dog goes down the line. Mason Wood just bumps it forward. Only as far as Warple spoiled over the line. You know what? I love every AFL game that's not like a big 90k venue. Have you noticed there's always an old guy? Corner forward of the centre. Jan McRae has just done the most obvious George Gregan you've ever seen. We are roosted forward, and Tom Barras does the bodywork on Keeler. That was way too easy from Barras. And here we are. We have the little switcheroo here. Jarman Impey. Running into space. Bobs it up. Oh, the wizard nearly takes a mark on 9-foot people. Score still 0-1-1. 1 goal 3 to the Hawks. Tell you what, that would have been insane if Wizard had marked that. Bro's giving up 8 foot. Tap down. Hunter Clark. Do you not feel like Hunter Clark and Warple, they're matching on each other, are the two biggest enigmas in sport? Because they could be so good. For Jeremy Cameron, what, are you going to go play a coach? Inside we go. Jack Steele. Space aplenty. Goes the more difficult option. That was foolish. And CJ says, thank you very much. Not sure why Steele burnt the forwards. Big mark. Harry Morrison gives it off quickly. Jarman Impey. One bounce. Flips it in. Ramsden tries to bring it to ground. Great hands by the Wizard. And Jack Gunston sprays it. 10-1. Castlemaine 4x. Yeah, he's had a lot of injuries, hasn't he, Shane? So's Warple as well. I thought, you remember that year Tom Mitchell was injured and Warple just took the piss? I always thought Warple was going to go off. Every time I see 4X, I just think of the Ashes in the 90s. Flashbacks. You'd imagine so, Rodolfo, but you never know without him. Big plate of fruit. What fruit have we got on there? Dan Butler tosses it straight in the air. Bit of work to do here. Butler gets it back. Max Hall buys a bit of time. Oh, horrible bounce. Barras has got to adjust. Hawks do incredibly well. And there's a stoppage right in front of the behind post. Very good, isn't he, old Gunston? Hey, Taylor, stick fat. If you can leave with the goal here, this will be huge. I'm hoping we get a bit of Jake in a car action. Ooh, Nashi pair. Oh, very posh. Oh, right from the stoppage. Big boy goal from Max Hall. Great goal from the young man. Great goal. Hey, Shane, yeah, I was going to say, if McClure's locked it in, that could be no chance. No chance in hell. Is Joel and Marty available? I know if you're on about Darcy at Thingy, Frio, he is attainable. And Marty, I don't believe. I think he's locked in for another 3 years, isn't he? Hey, Luke, how are you, mate? How you going? I'm not too sure how I feel about half sleeves. Sneakers, I don't think I have. Very solid player is Maximus Hall. Have you noticed that all of the midfield at Saints look identical? It's like they've slightly changed everyone's haircuts slightly, but they've all got the same colour hair, same hairstyles. Hey, Sid, how you doing? Hey, cats are just a different gravy at the minute, aren't they? Here we are, Nas, inside 50. Tell you what, Max Hall is a pest. Here we are, out they come, Hawks. Great inboard kick. They are starting to build something. Carl Amon smothered. You know what? I love watching Conor Nash play football. What's it on? Sneakers. Which streaming service would I find it? Oh, tell you what. That's on Prime. Is Jake's car action on OnlyFans? I'll watch it, Shiny Blue. I've just seen it's on Amazon Prime. Here we are. Out we come. Hawks go down the wing. Max Ramsden finds Watson. Harry Morrison, who's been very busy today. They're trying to get deliberate from Dylan Moore, and they've got it. A little bit stiff, that. I don't think he meant to do it, but here we are, slowly building. Oh, it's free on YouTube, is it? Oh, turnover kick. Carl Amon's been incredible the last couple of weeks. Inside 50 we go, and the Wizard takes the mark. Just bobs up when you need him. There we are, Nick Watson. I like the way Nick Watson's reliving his Britney Spears phase, like just not covering his midriff with his Guernsey. Nice to see. Nick Watson. That is pretty tasty. Good go. 16-7. They should do. I'd like to see the Wizard hat in game. I'm with you, mate. I think that'd be a Luke. Poor kick, though, there from Angus Hasty. Jenny, don't be hasty. You know what? Angus Hasty looks like the heartthrob point guard in every 1980s American high school movie. Hey, Double W's done well. Hey, James, always good to know. Hey, Teresa, I gave you a little bit of love earlier. I said that you were ill and we were sending you love. Good to see you. How are we doing? Drinking lots of fluid, feeling better? How did the Dutch guy go on debut for the All Blacks? Oh, this is a tasty little affair in the middle. D'Ambrosia with an absolute bullet-like kick. Oh, that's good football. Gunston. Hawthorn just starting to getting a little bit of control now. Saints need to just find a way to calm this down a bit. Gunston casual behind. Reprieve. He's filthy, isn't he, Massimo? You're a fish. Ah, them dirty French. To be fair, the French are starting to build quite a decent 15, aren't they? Hate to say it. I was reading an article the other day where they were saying that they should let the French play in the British Lions, and I was like, ugh. That was literally the noise I made when I read the article. Hey, Jamie, how are you, mate? You right? How has Sam Mitchell got younger coaching? Why does he look younger? Inside 50 we go. Tyru got a bit of work being tracked by Newcomb. Saints just need to get a bit of control here. I think it's because we've lost the last two tours, Kate. So evidently they've like asked about like because it's like it was started with the Six Nations. Sicily gives away the free. He's not happy. Bit of work to do here now for the Saints. They give it to Ever Reliable. Right ankle, so that's good news. What? So is he all right? Or is he out for the game, Albert? So Saints just start to build from the back. Caminiti goes short to Jack Sinclair. Nas. What would they call that team, Double Dummy? Has there ever been an Australian-New Zealand representative team? What would it be called? Down the line we go. Wing kick. Windhager tries to make it. CJ dancing through traffic. He's out for the game. Was he playing full forward or defender? Oh, tell you what. Free kick against. Shiny Blue, I've added it to the favourites on Prime. Yeah, what would they call it? All Blacks cock. Anzac team, that would make sense. I can't believe it's taken me that long to work it out. Cheers, Albert. I'm looking forward to watching the replay of that game then. Inside we go. Oh, tell you what, Saints doing ever so well. Nass finds his way out of trouble. Good kick. McRae. 1 minute 10 left. Great little handball. Poor kick, though, again. Bit of work to do here. Mason Wood, can he get something late on? Puts out the kick to Michito. He can't do anything. Max Halls look the dangerous. Kicks towards an empty goal. Oh, hits the post. Yeah, I've reread that, Nath. I thought All Blacks Cox sounded really better. But I saw it was a typo. I agree, Nathan. It'd be tough. It would be tough to make a squad, wouldn't it? But I mean, they'd have to pick them in, though. Because I always say with the British Lions, I swear they fit every nation in just to be kind. Samsung doesn't do split screens. Gross. 8 seconds then of the first. Been a very entertaining first quarter. Oh, BBC. I'm pretty sure there's a website that'd struggle to make a website to sell merch without paying through the nose. How good was Hale and Pace? And there is the quarter. Been a very entertaining first. No one really massively on top. Hawks played a little bit better football. Hawks play a bit better football. But Saints had their chances in that. And they've done very, very well. Very well to stay in that. I do know Hale and Pace. They were very, very good back in the day. Whatever happened to Norman? I know Gareth was in a load. Because he was in, like, he was one of the writers for the Harry Enfield show. But whatever happened to Pace? You know what? That was that was probably the greatest thing I've ever heard last week. 9 versus 9. Top 9 versus top 9. Mackay trade. What is the Mackay trade rumour starting again? Little Britain was good. Love thy neighbour. Pace, career. Well done. Did he go to the theatre? Did he really? Love thy neighbour. I didn't watch that as much. I remember Hale and Pace though, and all that. You know what we should bring back? Do you remember when comedies, when people just took things as a little bit more humour? I was watching Pint of Lager and a Packet of Crisps. Oh, Dad's Army is my favourite. I was watching 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps the other day. Because that's on Amazon. Oh, the footballer. Oh, Nathan, great shout. Mini, pint of beer. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I was watching 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. And genuinely, I was watching that. And even though that's like, what, 20 years old, I was like, you probably couldn't say half the gags they had then. What about, oh, the Mighty Boosh. The Mighty Boosh is weird but amazing. Some of us do, Adam. Oh, Betty. Big fan. Yeah, the Mighty Boosh is weird but funny. No Fielding is another level. Hello, hello. I was just pissing around the corner. Very good. Very good, Alola. Dad's Army is one of my favourites, though. Very good. Tim and Eric. Tell you what, everyone's bringing up some plus from the past. Open or Hours doesn't get enough. How good was it, Nathan? Bottom was good. Young Ones was good as well. On the buses. Honestly, it's good. It's good. IT Crowd was really good as well. Did you like that, Gav? The IT Crowd, that was really good. I'm partial to the IT Crowd. Makes me laugh. Porridge. Oh, yeah. Very good show. Very good show. They were classics. There used to be a TV show in the UK, TV channel in the UK called Dave, and it just played all these. Absolute classic. Good times. I'll have a pint of lager, please. Peep Show. Oh, what a concept for a TV show as well, the Peep Show. Keeping Up Appearances. Mrs. Pom's a big fan of that. She can quote that quite a bit. Deep in conversation. Look at the eyes locked in on Sam Mitchell. You know what? Ben Dixon really needs to learn about colour contrasting your shirt to your suit jacket. Some good ones. Fawlty Towers was good. Saints really just need a couple of key forwards. You're right. Fawlty Towers was very good as well. Unfortunately, like all them quality things couldn't be done anymore. Mark and Mindy. Oh my God, Nanu. That reminds me of being off sick. When I was off sick, if you ever wagged school, Channel 4 in the UK, just about when school would start, 9 o'clock, it went Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, and then it was Mark and Mindy, and then it was Vintage Cheers. You know what? Has anyone seen, talking about Nick Lyndhurst, did anyone see Goodnight Sweetheart? Great TV show. Goodies. Jesus, you are going back. We are starting the second quarter. You know, Art Attack, Shane. Was that Art Attack as in the English one with Neil Buchanan? Or is that different over here? Ben King's filth. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Max King, because I really like Max King. It's just if he can get fit. That's quality, that shit. That's such a good show. With the statue, do you remember him? The little statue. The head. Oh dear, good times. Good times. I used to love Art Attack as well. Kids TV. You know what? That's one thing kids miss out on now. They don't get kids TV like we did. Because kids TV was special because it was on like for 2 hours a day. Teresa, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, cheers. I remember if I wag school, that's what it always sticks out. Whenever I see Mork and Mindy or Bewitched, I think I've successfully wagged school and I'm home alone. Oh, Red Dwarf. I got Mrs. Pomm into Red Dwarf and we like binge watched it. There we are. Inside they go. Good little mark there by Ginny. Ginny has really reinvented himself, Double Dummy, hasn't he? Really reinvented himself the last couple of years with you guys. German Impy, left wing here. Ooh. What happened to the flute? See, now you're talking about Mrs. Pomm's kind of stuff. We didn't have that. Australian TV didn't really come to the UK. We had, do you remember the Flying Doctor? Was that big over here? The Flying Doctor? That was in the UK. Shortland Street, but I believe that's Kiwi, isn't it? I could be wrong, but I think that's Kiwi. What's wrong with Jack Higgins? Oh, we're going to see. Ooh, the old base of your lumber. Never nice, never nice. Yeah, we have Neighbours and Home Away, but they're not really kids shows. But I'm just trying to think. Neighbours, Home Away, Shortland Street, and yeah, Flying Doctors. Wife Beater. Are you on about? Country Practice. Is it still going, Kate? Because that used to have, who was Jake the Muss? He was also Boba Fett and Jango Fett. Oh, his name's gone out of my head. You know what? Mrs. Pomm told me Ramsey Street. When I first met her, she lived in Ringwood, so Ramsey Street, the actual place, isn't far away from there. I was so excited when she says, do you want to go and see it? And it was a living street. I absolutely got... Yeah, oh, we did have... Have you ever felt like this? Yeah, Round the Twist. Oh, wait, I don't know. It wasn't Australian. Oh, Hollyoaks, he's fucking amazing. Jeff, that is amazing. That's it. Well done, Nath. Oh, behind. You know what? Yeah, Gav, I was so excited. Mrs. Pomm couldn't believe how excited I was as well. Yeah, Hollyoaks is gross. Absolute gross. What was that? Did you have that show where it was Scottish kids who came to the Outback searching for USOs? You were on Round of the Twist. Shut up, Woody. Can I see? I used to watch loads of the Round of the Twist. That was on Fridays, Wednesdays, and Mondays in the UK. What was that show? There was the Scottish kids that come on a school excursion. Wasn't Pingu. And they were searching for UFOs. HR Puff and stuff. Why does that ring a bell? Oh, mate. We didn't... I don't think we had that in the UK. But that looks fucked. Corrie's amazing, mate. Corrie's amazing. You know what? My mate actually wrote an article of how you could catch up and watch Coronation Street if you watched it for like 3 years straight. And if you did it, you'd watch it all. It is a very low-scoring game. Very entertaining, though, because we're talking about kids' TV. What was that Scottish show? Scottish show. Kids UFO. Jeopardy. Did you have Jeopardy? Woody, mate, you've got to send me a link so I can have a look at young... Oh, mate, that's ripper, bro. Mushroom beef Wellington, mate. Do you remember Jeopardy? Did you have Jeopardy when you were a kid? About 20 years ago. Scottish kids. Westy, is that you, yeah? Big Mark Cho! Is Wheel of Fortune in Australia the same as it is in the UK? Oh, wait, you had a different one. Ah, you've got whoever that gadget is. TV Week. My nanny used to have TV Week. It'll be different to yours, but she used to read that. Hey, I liked Round the Twist. Have you ever felt like this? Here we are. Hey, Anthony, how are you, mate? Show behind. We had goon bags on the wheel. Tell you what, that's still the best thing you've ever taught me, chat. Just so you know. Skippy the bush kangaroo was what is Wheel of Goon? Honestly, when you guys taught me that, best thing I've ever learned from you guys. Honestly, genuinely, absolutely tripped me out for a couple of days. Flipper, was that Australian? Yeah, Teresa, because they're not, when kids aren't nuanced anymore. My kids aren't nuanced anymore. We had like a little bit of imagination. What? Summer Heights High? Oh, Woody, don't tease me. She must have done. Blinky Bill, that is Australian. Thomas the Tank Engine, that was great. Bit of a biff here. The Bogans of Auckland. Oh, I was going to say, I watched some... Okay, right. What did... Big Mark there by Mr. Battle. Oh, Woody, you've got to tell us what you were doing. I want to see you in your prime, bud. Wheel of Goon. Yeah, you'd make a spin-off. You know what? We should do a stream. Honestly, I'm all for that. Oh, Brum. Great shout, T. Great shout. Absolutely amazing. I used to like that. My mate, big Birmingham man, has a big Birmingham accent. And he used to do voiceovers for Brum as piss takes for us, where he would like just basically swear. Absolutely brilliant. We can be heroes. We can be heroes just for one day. And a nice little switcheroo here. How good was Bowie? You know what? I'm gonna look it up, Woody. Oh, Chuggington. Yeah, well done. Well done, Sean. Now it's in my head, you clown. Inside 50 we go. Mags Hall. Great little kick out in front, but covered by Battle. CJ to him. This is... Tell you what, this is a very open plan game. Tyru from nowhere goes inside. Dan Buller. Liam Henry finds the runner. Dan Buller now. Oh, he's absolutely fluffed it. 10-18. You know what, Woody? I'm going to... Everyone loves Bowie, don't they? Huh. How good? You know what? My kids used to like some of the redos, so Chuggington sticks in my head. You know what? We watched Postman Pat once when the kids were younger, and I couldn't believe they'd CGI'd it. What's gone on there? Here we are, Josh Battle. Great switch. Hardwick. Chuggington. The Wombles. Overground, underground, wombling free. The Wombles of Wimbledon, common are we. They were good, the Wombles, man. Good life lesson from the Wombles. Callum Wilkie drives it inside 50. Oh, Mason Wood, did he mark it? He did. Yeah, Teresa, you do notice it. They've really got rid of the innuendos in kid stuff. Big mark! Tyru from the heavens! You know what? I'm desperately trying to find Woody. Didn't realise that Woody was a secret millionaire. Appearing in... Morning, Scotty! And a behind. Tyru misses. Rocco's Modern Life is good. You know what? You know what? One of the first girls like I had a serious relationship was obsessed with. Do you remember? Oh, what was that thing? High School Musical. I've seen High School Musical about 48 times. She really loved it. Stuck in my head. Saints just need, like Taylor and Woody would have been saying, and Knackers have said, just need some proper tall timber up there. Hawks are really in contain mode, though, Double Dummy. You're in real, like, chill out mode. Like, some of these turnovers have been shocking. I've seen clips of Aggro. He wasn't in the Pommy land. We had Otis the Aardvark. Cat Dog. He's quite grim as well. Cat Dog is a little bit grim when you watch it again. Do I like Stella Artois? Not a big Stella boy. Can you give the results for the other games? I can do. Thus far, KGL, we've had North lose by 49 to the Dogs. Carlton lose by 56 to Collingwood. GWS beat Eagles by 59. 41-point win for the Gold Coast Suns versus Essendon. And 72-point win for Geelong versus Richmond. Currently, Brisbane are leading by 32 in the second. And we're here. Who's Cowboy Neil? Thunderbirds, great show. 5. Night D, love you, mate. Chuggington. Oh, surely that's holding the ball. Hunter Clark right in front of the goals, and it is. Great defence forward craft there from Hawthorn. And they go quickly. Is that 50? It's not, but we're going to have a shot at goal from the Wizard just on an angle. Nah, both teams have just been burnt it. Hunter Clark, it's the headbands, but I mean, that kick got what that free kick deserved. Phoenix Knights. Phoenix Knights! And it's another free! I think this one's going to be to Ginny. Do I like the Wizard? Don't mind him. The Bill. Oh, what a show. Good show. Made you want to be a cop, and then you grew up on a council estate and you realised cops were bad. Okay. KJ, did you just try and get me to say Collingwood beat Carlton? Was that like a clever little way of doing it? Big goal there by Ginny! And he does a little celebration. And Hawthorn somehow 13 ahead. But no problem, KJ. I don't mind. Who's Cowboy Neil? Peter Hudson. Fun. You know what? I'm watching it now, Steve, just for you. Jesus, what a hit. (24-11), 7 minutes to go. That makes me feel really old. So it's 20 years since I was an emo. Oh, great little bit of handcraft. Big goal, Marcus Windhager. Fantastic football. Oh, Carlton, yeah, Carlton lost by, we lost to Collingwood. Sad times. I feel your pain. Benjamin Bear, in between us, was very good. David Strassman, was he the dude who did the puppets? What was it? Who was the didn't he have a dragon? Scorch, wasn't it? Have I just made that up? Oh no, he was. Great goal though by Mr. Windy. You know what? Very good player. Windy doesn't get enough love. What's up with Webster? Hammy. He looks very pissed. Hunter Clark. Saints starting to get a bit on top now in the centre. Steele drives it towards centre half forward. Butler's got a bit of a foot race. Big strong effort. Big strong effort by Sharman. You know what? I did actually spend a lot of time in a caravan, believe it or not, with my upbringing. It's not like Neil says it, MJ says it is. Is that in the back? It is! I'm good, Damo. How are you, mate? And Higgins has been battered from pillar to post. And he's going to have a shot at goal. Round the corner. Goal. 1 point ball game. I like the way that 5 minutes ago, Jack Higgins couldn't walk. Watching the big AFL, Ant. Cooper Sharman having about eight attempts at getting rid of it, though. Great call, double dummy. But I'm sure I'll watch the Carlton VFL game, and I can't wait to see Harry Charleston come in and play lockdown defender. That'll be good. Ooh. Tell you what, this game, the more it stays close, the more you favour, the more you kind of lean towards Hawthorn. Saints, don't you? Because they've just got that uncanny ability of making it hard. Really hard. Cheers, Ant. I'll look forward to checking it out. Driven forward, tap down. Buller, great fend off, but can't get away. Jarman's second effort. Remarkable. I love Jarman MP. What a footballer he is. Here we are, Jarman MP just ordering traffic. I love watching Lloyd Meek play. Dylan Moore, can he chase it down? Does so well to get there. Can't keep it in. Good football. Oh, Teresa, it was disgraceful, wasn't it? You know what, James? I always like them mongrel teams, though. I always show that shows like a sign of a team that's genius. Teresa's played the old scamp card, but free kick given here. Connor McDonald being quiet. And his mate, Hunter Clark, Woody's mate, but Connor McDonald, this would be a real important goal. I love that, Steve, mate. Whereabouts are you? Up in the old country. Why did I just give that to cut? There we are, 30-23. To be fair, right, you know what? Why I like it, Double Dummy, is because I just think great teams find a way to negate this style. You know what? I used to like Hunter Clark. It just feels like he's never gone the next level. There we are. Inside, Jai Newcomb drives it into the goal square. Wizard out the back. 2 quick goals. Breaks the heart of St Kilda. And that has been the state of this game with Hawthorn. Hawthorn just managed to find a gear here and there. Game over. Oh, I agree, Double Dummy, but I like to see teams play it because I think the great teams break it open. We have it in soccer a lot. And, like, it's great to watch the great teams work it out. Like there, Hawthorn. See, when they went up them gears and they play the danger ball, too quick. But you've got it's been committed to do that and been risked and been caught. I think DC stays. Here we are, trying to build now. Hot Saints try and hit back. Max Hall being linked with everything. Nasir Milwera behind. Oh, I'm with you, Double Dummy. Can't take Cow Shadir, LS. Cow Shadir is the Hawks J-Sauce, mate. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, did he go to school in Mentone, Cow Shadir? That's good to hear, Kate. Here we are, inside. Warpo ran down by Buller. Carl Amon gets the ball moving forward. Wilkie and Brad Hill. Did he have prior? Hey, mate, but if your nickname's Charles Royce, you ain't getting out. Teresa, you telling me that rucksack worth millions? You know what? I got panned on a show a couple of weeks ago when I said I wouldn't pay a ruckman 600k. I don't care who you are. And there was like a Saints fan who said that I was a bitter Carlton fan. And I was like, genuinely, I couldn't give a shit. Inside, big intercept there from the big dog. Sharman goes across to Brad Hill. Did Brad Hill like run about 10 metres off the mark before the umpire called it? Dan Butler slowed down a bit. Inside 50. Central of the 50. Oh, CJ. Desperate defending from the Hawks. Most overrated AFL player. What? In the league now? Who do I think gets way too much hype? Well, I mean, if you're basing it on money, TDK, definitely. But you know who I think it is? This is controversial. I think Connor Rosie. Why? I say that. I feel like everyone compares Connor Rosie to Sam Walsh and stuff like that. But I think no one talks about Zach Butters. He's miles ahead of both of them. Miles ahead. So I think Connor Rosie gets way too much hype. And I find it fascinating he's moved to halfback and Sheasel got slated for it. But Sheasel was a lot more effective at halfback than Rosie was. Free kick there to Gunston, and this is going to be a heartbreaking end to the half. You know, the other thing as well I've got overration from, I feel like contested ball winners in this league are incredibly overrated. And the fact that the game in the last 3 years, no one cares about contested possessions. Collingwood have won a flag, getting battered from clearance and stoppage. So was Geelong in that time period. I think people who win tough ball, way too rated. Big goal there from Jai Newcomb, 42-24. So, like, for example, I think if you look at George Hewitt this year for Carlton, a contested ball winner, incredible attacking numbers, but who cares? It's who you give the ball to. Like, if you go and look at handball receives in the league as a stat, that is almost a who's who of footballers. But Rosie, definitely. I think he gets way too much hype. Like, people have him in the top 30, top 40 players. Is he? I don't think he is. Good player. But I just think they get well hype. Oh, I don't disagree with that, Southwest. Like, I've got no issue with them paying 1.7 million for TDK at all. You've got to get the player over the line. G'day, Tom. How are you, mate? You've got to get the player over the line. I've got no issue with it. I just have an issue with... Look, I believe in 3 fundamentals, right? Was I hold 4 up there. I don't believe you buy players that you can draft. So... when Carlton have gone out and bought Adam Chera, Adam Sard, I think it's madness to buy something that you can easily draft, right? So Chera, ball accumulating midfielders, it's like 9 out of 10 midfielders in the AFL draft. Stupid. Halfback flanks that are runners, 9 out of 10 halfback runners. Stupid. It's stupid. And then it's like, you've got to hit the draft. So when people talk about a rebuild... like, Carlton are... have you seen there's that article today about Carlton Football Club? It's like the 15 players Carlton should target. The last thing Carlton should do is buy established talent because they've already got a lopsided list that has hacks on it who are taking up a large portion of the salary. So you've got to convert them into the protection of what you actually want. Like, I would be fuming if we do that. Like, if Carlton bring in other players, I'll feel sick. I'll feel sick. Absolutely sick. Like, the next 2 years, in my opinion, to fix Carlton, stick with what you've got, hit the draft and sell. Sell to buy. So, because I feel like we've got 2 of the same player on every line. So that needs to be the dynamic equivalent. Like, no midfield in the world looks like Cripps and Hewitt, Walsh and Chera, when they're both Audi versions of each other. Mental list strategy. But, I mean, it is what it is. But already it worries me when I look at some of the media at the minute and they're saying Carlton should go out and buy this guy, buy this guy, and I'm like, ugh. Ugh. Carlton should avoid buying any established player. It's not a compromised draft, though, if you target. Like, I think that's lazy analysis, because it's proven buying established players doesn't work anywhere in the league. Like, when people use Collingwood as a model, Collingwood's list was half there, and then they bought wisely loopholes in their game. You can't go out and buy your way out of trouble. No other club does it. It's fascinating to see. And we'll probably do it. Spot on Albert did a video today about Collingwood's recruitment strategy. Gave them a little bit of a love today. It's a very good strategy. So you buy what you can't draft. They desperately needed a small. Clever. Because they had no first round picks. Right, we will be back at 9:05. We will be back at 9:05. Yeah, Mitch. But if you look at Carlton's list, we've got 1,000 old players, haven't we? It's young, dynamic players we have 0 of. So we've done the rebuild. I had pork chops tonight. Right, I'll be back at 9:05. Chuggington. How are we all? So very, very open playing second quarter there. Hawks get away. Some nice little passages of football from both sides. Hopefully an entertaining game. I am very, very looked after. Mrs. Pomm does look after me. She's a good egg, is Mrs. Pomm, gotta say. I'm very fortunate. Do I deserve it? Probably not. But am I grateful? Incredibly. Incredibly. But nice Saturday night footy. Looking forward to watching a little bit of Adelaide tomorrow. Hey, Dom, how are you, mate? I've just opened about 65 tabs in the other screen. There we are. What was that? I do cook for her as well. Not as much as I should do, probably. I do at Christmas. I do like cooking, though. Hawks versus the TDF. Oh, Tour de France. Look at that. Pomm was like TDF. You know what? Do you watch that because you like cycling, or do you watch that because you like the scenery? Because I find the scenery is very aesthetically pleasing, isn't it? Hey, Craig, how are you, mate? You good? I've never cooked a chicken parma, to be honest, because I don't like them. Controversial. Not a fan. I'm not a fan. This is really controversial. I'm not a fan of tomato sauce-based products. So things like spag bol, lasagna I can cope with because it's got bechamel in. Controversial, that. To be fair, spot on, Langy. Look, even angels have sins, and Mrs. Pomm does make porridge with water. So, huge, controversial. Did actually, Dom, one night we had our first date, I did do her a 3-course meal. Bangers and mash, mate. Mashed potatoes good. Mrs. Pomm makes a very good mash, though, so she probably wins the mash awards. Very good mash. She knows how to mash a potato. Mr. Couple, hey, tell you what, mental, isn't it? Because like that is a long way. What is it? It's like 2,000 miles, isn't it? The Tour de France. Don't know what that is in K's. 3,000, is it? Instead of trick and try veal. You know what? I actually don't mind a veal steak. Not a bad shout, Craig. Man of culture, I see. I like it. Mrs. Pomm, still can't believe you put water in porridge. It was a bad week, that. Bobby Hill wasn't in the top 10 Indigenous players. Mrs. Pomm putting water in porridge. Oh, that got caught up in the air, that was going for your head. I'm looking forward to watching the VFL and doing a recap of that. I've got a little... Tell you what, chat, while you're here, can I do that in this tab? Hey, I'll set something for you. You guys and girls, because you guys are the loyal ones and you're here. We will do this. Chuggington. You know what, Sean? That... Oh, mate. Black puddings are the tits, bro. All over. All over. Right, I'm just going to do this, chat. Right, bear with me. Bear with. You better hope and pray that you could see in your own. Shakespeare's sister were brilliant. Just so everyone knows. I don't want to hear any negative. Right, here we are. Look, we'll do. This is so hard to do. Tell you what. There you are. Right, look. We'll choose one player from there. You know what? I had a massive crush on the chick with long hair from Shakespeare's sister. You know, in that music video, you know, the bad one? Oh. Weird crushes. It's where my obsession with black hair comes from. Shut up, Mrs. Pom. Where you make it safe back in your own. Look at this. Pom multitasking. Look, you know when people say men can't multitask? An absolute fallacy. You know that? Absolute fallacy. Right, so we'll end that poll. Right, we'll have what? Ben Camporelli. Right, and then. And we are off. Third quarter, off we go. Right, here. And then third one, we will do. We like a fallacy. There we are. And then the next wave. I know a song that'll get in your head. Here we are. Tyroo goes out wide. Shakespeare's sister were very good. Oh, tell you what, they nearly had the mark. Jai Newcomb works incredibly hard. So we'll do Ben Camporelli. You know what I am actually going to do? I've got a couple of selections for the pies that I want to talk about. One of them being Di Matteo. That was huge on him. Right, we'll do this. So we've got what? We've got Ben Camporelli has won it and Harry Lemmy. I'm good, Paul. How are you? And then we will do this. Ben Camper, Harry Lem, whatever you vote here. It's not a Swedish name, is it not? It's Finnish. Who knew? How are you, Jeff? I'm good, Paul. How are you, mate? I am going to do a couple of VFL raps from the Maggies as well, don't worry. I want to have a look in depth at, unlucky Mrs. Pom, Oscar Steen, Harry Di Matteo, and we're going to look at Will Parker. Mrs. Pom, honestly, can you behave, please? I'm at work at the minute, baby. You child. There we are. And Billy Wilson wins. Oh, just wins that poll. All right, so there you are. I'll do that for you. Hey, our chat, we'll do that. Marcella Detroit. It might have been her, I'll tell you. Why did the first thing that came up when I typed in Marcella... Yes, it was her. Why was the first thing that came up Marcella Deep Throat? It wasn't, that was... Hey, yeah, Sean. Hey, look at that. I did like a little bit of the George, Stephen. I did. I do like it. I did enjoy Whitey's preview of him as well. That was really good. You've had enough of the pies. Hey, Ant, you might have to get used to the pies for a while, I'm afraid. Inside we go. Great spoil by Barras. 25-42. Has it been a good game, the VFL? German Impey goes down the left-hand side. 17 minutes to go in this. I don't think at all I've ever seen Jack McRae handball legally. That was another George Cregan. Won't their systems development with both clubs come into account? What do you mean? James, in what regard? Max Hall, he has been very good. I'm looking forward to watching it then, Sean. Thank you, mate. I'll trust a pie on this one here. Nearly taken another bind. You know what? It's a nice spelling of Alex, though, isn't it, with an I? Gotta say. Hey, much love, Scotty, brother. Good to see you pop in. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, definitely. I just wanted to focus on the VFL review of 3 players that are in the AFL of each club, so everyone gets a little bit of a bite of the development cherry, which I think is a nice exercise. Plus, I like doing it. That's the main thing. I like doing it. Oh, Wanganeen Milwera. Honestly, his vision is box office. Fuck me, he's good. I am a big Nas fan. I like the Nas dog. Woody, are you still in chat or... Unlucky. Any of the Saints guys and girls in chat, how far away is the poor dog? McLaughlin. You know what? I'm guilty of bastardizing names, though, Sean, so I can't really laugh at it. And another behind. Only another 20 behinds to go, and Saints will hit the front. Actually, it's 15 points, so that was a fallacy. Here we are. Big roomed out there by Battle. Straight to Impey. Woody's off shooting a commercial. I like the way he just casually name dropped. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. I've been... I was just missed out on the role of the kid in Round the Twist and got a big part in a movie. Like, oh, all right, cheers, Woody. Cheers, bro. Then just disappeared, do you know what I mean? Combined 69, Shane. Great spot, it is. You know what? I was very disappointed in the Pies that they were obnoxious on 64 and kicked a goal. Poor form, man. Oh, wait, there we are. Jack McRae did do a legal handball there. There was a fist involved. Them super ads. You know what? I like it when it pops up with the commentators and the special analysts, and it's Gary Lyon, and it just goes, played for Melbourne. Quality. Like everyone else has got dual Coleman medalist. Free 3 fucking flags, and he's got banged Billy Brownless's misses for bants. Brad Hill handballs it to no one. Nasser's got a load of work to do, and he does that work well, but Brad Hill spills the handball. Ginny giving Brad Hill a hug. Lloyd Meek is an absolute animal. He looks like everyone who's kicked me out of a real dingy bar at 4 a.m. Hunter Clark. You know what? Hunter Clark looks so much like Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance, doesn't he? If you put guy liner on it, same bloke. We are indeed, George. Nah, fair enough, WWE. I just always find it funny because they do it in soccer as well, and it'll be like, it's like they get stiffed. It'll be like Thierry Henry, Champions League winner, Premier League winner with Arsenal, and then it'll be like Micah Richards played in the Champions League 3 times. It just always makes me giggle. Like, it's kind of like, it's good big noting yourself, but if you haven't got the same comparative joy, there's not much you can have. Oh, that is an absolute worldy ball in there. Great mark by the Shah dog. Cooper Sharman looks a little bit like if Jake did protein shakes instead of had breakfast. Can you see that? A bit of Cooper Sharman? Look, a bit of Jake. Can you see it? Honestly, that ball, though, absolute wizardry. Great ball in. You'd feel that they need this goal. Bow! Poster! Elite Langy. You know what? Relatively good movie, Brokeback Mountain, seriously. Good movie. Thoroughly enjoyed it. You wanted Lion at the Hawks? I didn't know that, Double Dummy. His dad play? I didn't know that. Who knew? Oh, you did, obviously. Massimo D'Ambrosio drives it forward. Tyrone. You know what? Tyrone might be the most exciting thing to happen to St Kilda since Nick Rewalt. Hey, Carlton, how are you, mate? You right? Oh, great kick. Saints having a bit of form here. Butcher the kick, though, to Sharman. Impey intercepts. And Ross the boss chuckles to himself. Joel Cochran. We can do if you want. Great name as well. Inside we go. Oh, Dylan Moore. This would be heartbreaking because it has been all Saints and me boy, Ramsden. Why has Max Ramsden not been playing? Was he injured? Max Ramsden looks like that hybrid at school who was incredibly good at sport but also good at maths. Nails it through the diddle. 48-28. 20-point lead restored. Brendan Bolton looking all biscuit-arsed. I love the fact that biscuit-arsed has made its way to Australia. So proud of that. I like the Camporellis too, Gav. I like Ben. I think Ben cops a lot of hate. Fair enough, WWE. I'm a big fan of Ramsden. I really like him. Look at that as well. Early lead. Sign of a misspent life, though, Sean, I think. Do you find, though, that you kind of... You know how I learn players? One, I learn them by hairstyles, but two, I learn them by names. And I think it's because I come from the soccer background that a number is associated with a player quite heavily. So I find it quite easy if I associate people with numbers. I like Lucas as well, but I do like Ben. I feel like Ben's got a bit of coup de grace about him. Miku! You know what? I really do enjoy Meek. Here we are, the Nas dog. Better not drop my Rams, mate. Oh, Windhager, look at him striding. Happy as Larry. Henry battered out of it. Is that high from Liam? Is that? Oh, I think Carl Lamon took Higgins high. What's with the hard hats, by the way? Would I take Ross the Boss as Carlton coach? You see, look, full caveat, I wanted Sam Mitchell. It was never going to happen. What's wrong with Jack Higgins today? He looks off. I know he got a lumbar knock. Hey, look at that from Ben Dixon. His boundary. Quality. Love it. I did not know Jarman Impey had tattooed the back of his head. What's the significance of that? Double dummy, you're a genius. It's amazing how people remember things. Who do I think's the most likely to replace Voss? Look, at open book, I'm a huge fan of Skipworth. Hayden Skipworth, massive Hayden Skipworth, man. I have a horrible feeling, though, we are going to go with the Great White Hope, like a horse or a Simpson. Sorry, T. Gotta do it. I couldn't lie to you, darling. I wouldn't do that to you. He always looks off. What was the question? Which question? Who would we replace Voss with? Oh, Harry Morrison. He has been fantastic all game. I'm a big Harry Morrison fan. Look, you asked me a question, though. I can't lie to you. Oh, I know you Pies fans like Hayden Skipworth, and you're right. You're right. He's an incredibly good coach. But I like Hayden Skipworth. I'm going to... No. I asked you a question. Good goal as well by Harry Morrison. Oh, you're smart. What was I going to ask? Oh, I didn't know the answer to something, so I asked you. I can't remember now, double dummy. I went on a tangent. Hey, you know what, Langy? That is so true. Every time I say Hayden Skipworth, she is there, Teresa. She's like, it's like. Sorry, double dummy. That's on me. I've lost my train of thought. I was in the moment. He used to play for Adelaide. That's why I like him. No, serious. I do like Skipworth. Oh, the tattoo on the back of the head. Cheers, Langy. Double dummy. What is, Impey's got the top, the base there. Speak English, you idiot. The back of his head has a tattoo. It looks like it's like a triangle, and it's obviously got an effigy in there. Do you know what that is? Hey, I'm only joking, Teresa. It just reminded me of, when I was a kid and used to play Bloody Mary. It's like for Pom to summon Teresa in chat, he just says Hayden Skipworth 3 times with a candle in his hand. Free kick here to Jackson McRae, the man who hasn't done it. Hey, Mitch, how are you, mate? You right? You know what as well, Mitch? Today we saw the first handball. What are we having for dinner, Teresa? What you made? McRae bangs it through. We're back to 20. The Saints, like your sister-in-law on Boxing Day, will not go away. Well, you know what, Gav? We need to... Gav and Langy, we need to test this theory. I will mention Hayden Skipworth just randomly on streams that have nothing to do with that question and just see if they pop up. We'll see, we can see how much Teresa watches the content. Your friend brought you wasabi. Yeah, why can't I speak tonight? Am I mid-stroke? Your friend brought you wasabi crisps, and they taste like sawdust. You're suffering from this flu. You're suffering, aren't you? Yeah. I am going to test it, though. I'm going to test the Hayden Skipworth. I'm going to say it. Have a little over and unders. Eggs on toast. Well, I mean, that's not exactly major flavourful. You just give him Miss... There's something I cook, Mrs. Pom. Dominic asked, what do I cook Mrs. Pom a lot? She likes... I feel like this could be clipped out of context. She likes my eggs. Hey, well done, Mitch. Good lad. Hopefully your Saints can get up for you. Does Connor Nash ever compete ruck contests? Herbs. See, look, he's got that tail on the back of his head. It obviously represents something. It's so big. When something's that big, it's significant. Sausage and eggs. Ooh, a good Cumberland sausage and egg. Great ball out wide. Meek tries to run, forgets his 200 centimetres. Jarman Impey! Dancing shoes! Dylan Moore, this is good football. Newcomb looks to switch the play. Oh, what a dart to the Chol dog. What a ball. What is everyone's favourite type of sausage? I also feel like the last 5 minutes of this are really clip happy. If you had to pick a sausage, what is your favourite sausage and why? The Homer Simpson lawnmower. We're about all sausages the same. Not all sausages are born equal, Mrs. Pom. Absolutely not. Cho takes them to 60. Their kicking at Marvel's been really bizarre. Mitch, hasn't it? Your kicking round Marvel this year hasn't been your Sunday best. Ooh, pork and fennel. You know what? Not a bad shout. Say, as a Cumberland sausage boy, I'm with you. Don't mind a Lincolnshire sausage either. A Lincolnshire sausage. There used to be this sausage that I used to get at the butchers in Whitby. And it used to be pork and sun-dried tomato. So it actually tasted like it had tomato sauce in the middle of it. Absolute game changer. Honey and garlic beef sausage. Don't mind that. You know what? I'm a bit peculiar, though, about beef sausages. Oh, look at it. Look at the honey getting a bit of love in chat. Oh, big mark there. Straight early doors, and off we go again for the Saints. They've butchered that transition kick at times today, though. I'll check that out, T. Big tackle there on Amon. 6 minutes in this third. Oh, a Kransky. Woody, do you like a cheese Kransky? What's the other Kransky they do? Shut up, Mrs. Pom. There's another one, isn't there? Like a spicy Kransky? Have I made that up? Yeah, sage and pork work well together, Gav. Good shout, mate. It's got to be a pork sausage. Cheers, Double Dummy. I appreciate you. I just thought that's like the obscure thing that you would just know. Yeah, so someone in chat the other day mentioned another Kransky to try. Like there was a plain one, but no fuckers eating plain, mate. Pepper steak sausage. Oh, get in me. Chicken and cheese sausage. You know what? Not a bad shout, that. Don't mind a chicken sausage. Controversial, but don't mind it. The chili Kransky, that's it. You know what? Me and Mrs. Pom have been saying we're going to do some content together for ages, and I know people want it. I want it. Oh, smothered! Everyone wants it, Mrs. Pom. That, ooh. Ooh. And there it goes. Coles cheese chili Kransky. I have seen them, actually, Mrs. P. You're lying. I have seen them. I did see them last time I was there. I will get some tomorrow and report back to you in the Adelaide stream. From an impossible angle, and it's there! What a goal! Max Hall has been absolutely delightful today. 20 points again. Hey, that's cool, that, Rupert. Hey, Jamie Elliott. What a player. Oh, only Poms. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do the only Poms, Mrs. Pom and Pom special. We were going to do a video on Australian snacks versus English snacks. Just so Mrs. Pom can make me fairy bread. And me say it's the worst thing ever. Can't fall off with an English sausage, mate. That is one of the controversial things. English sausages versus Australian sausages. It's another level. I don't know what you do to your sausage. Zoe, they're not the same. Not all sausages are born equal, babe. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Windhager gives away the free. Inside, Connor Nash drives the ball. This has happened so many times. Saints pull them back. And then the Hawks go and kick a goal. D'Ambrosio! Yeah, you see, I just don't like bits in my bread. I told you it was controversial because you're all Australian. That's fair enough. It's got something to do with sunlight. It might be. Oh, bratwurst. German sausage is good. Look, I'm just not a big fan of fairy bread. I feel like we could get cancelled for this conversation now, without saying sausages are bigger and taste better in certain countries. I feel like the innuendo game at the minute is incredibly strong. I'm just not a big fan of fairy bread. I'll be honest. I don't like sweet things on bread, with the exception of jam. I'm looking forward to watching it, Binks. I can't believe we've just had a review for the most obvious review in the history of reviews. Here we are, Bradley Hill. Pure sausage. Yeah, look, I'll say Australian butcher sausages are good, but I'll say if you actually go to like a high street, without a shadow of a doubt, English high street sausages, shit all over Coles. What do you need down the street? Yeah, probably. Well, if you want to wait, okay, we'll come play your game. I'll make you eggs on toast when I finish. Right? Oh, yeah, see you later, Mrs. Pom. Oh, Dancing with Wolves! Mitch Owens scores a goal out of nothing. Saints are within 14. Ranger Harass is a great name. What a goal! Tell you what, shout out Kilda getting his fist on that. I'm looking forward to watching it, Sean. I like a sausage to be robust. I love how our chats descend into chaos. Like it starts off really mature, and it slowly descends into the gutter quality. 14 is the score. 3 minutes left in this third. We've had a lot of overtime. I feel like that Brisbane Port score hasn't changed for about 6 hours. Tell you what, Hawthorn from the middle looks so good. I do like a thick sausage, yeah. Gotta be worth my while. None of that chipolata shit. Yeah, I was mid trying to get Terry to shut up so I could say it, Sean. Mid trying to get him to shut up. I just don't like interrupting them. But nah, you were a legend, Sean. Good goal. Big goal by Gunston. Back to 20. I'm all right with skin, mate. All right with skin. Hey, look. We don't do plagiarism around these parts, Sean, mate. Sausage review. Hey, you know what that would be? Sausage with Pom. Sausage with Pom. That could be off-season content. You know what, though? I will say this. That's quality, Sean. Yeah, you know what? I will give Australia this. Bunnings snags. And I've seen them. They're like Coles or Woolworths. Right? Just branded sausages. How the fuck do they taste so good? Because you can never make a Coles sausage taste as good as a Bunnings snag. What is going on? What secret gift do Australians know that no one else knows? Inside we come. It's spilled. Harassing all sorts. Big tackle. I do like the Hawthorn gold number, just FYI. Very good kit. Double dummy, that's a good kit. Yeah, double dummy though, but that's the ones they have at Bunnings though, innit? I've seen. Like, it's Woolies branded or Coles, but they taste so good. Yeah, it's crazy though, Langy, because like, if you do that at home, it just doesn't work. Joel, that's heartbreaking. Off the chest of Hill. That's heartbreaking for the Saints. Hey, I don't mind. You know what? My youngest is like very particular with his food. Like, probably the most annoying human being in the world as well, Double Dummy. But he has an affinity with the Woolworths sausage. So I will eat them. I don't know what fucking Brad Hill's doing there. Hey, I like that double dummy. Hey, mate, look, double dummy, do it. That is deflating knackers, mate. Deflating. Butcher doesn't love sausage. That's quality. Yeah. We need to work out a way that we can replicate a Bunnings snag. Because they are really good. Inside we go. Corks have been so dangerous from this. And a high flyer from the big dog, Gus. Hasty. Gus, don't be hasty. Here we are. Jack Sinclair needs to really make something happen. Stupid spilled mark from Steele. Slows them down. Sinclair has another go. Yeah, we had a bacon griddle pan double dummy that, you know, it had like the bumps in it. A griddle pan, I think it's called. And it had that like nice layer of bacon fat. And yeah, it just hit different. Inside 50 we go. Can the the Saints finish strong? What was Liam Henry doing there? And Barras sees it out. You know what? Steele seems to have really stagnated in 3 years. Is that a fair comment, Mitch? It feels like he's just like kind of plateaued. Do like a bit of Harry, Teresa. Good name, Harry, as well. Stout name. Oh, Gus Hasty set upon, and there is the siren. What a third quarter. The Hawks doing a little bit like the second. It's stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head. Bit like the end of the second quarter, the Hawks tail wag. And they blow this game out a little bit. It's a shame because I'm a big fan of Steele, but I do think he's just kind of like mid. Is that a word? I'm with you, Double Dummy. I don't like it. You know what? I love the slow motion of when someone's in the air. It's been very impressive, hasn't it, Luke? I agree with you there, mate. Spot on. Good comment. It's going to be interesting when the Day Dog gets back. Yeah, it looks like they're winning quite well. As well. God. I will do. Yeah, but our calls round here closes at 10, unfortunately, Sean. And I'm doing this. Otherwise, you've got to drive all the way. You've got to drive like an extra 15 kilometres. And I think she wants to spy on what's happening down the road. It sounds like someone's been kicked out by their partner. And I think she's itching to drive past 3 times. So don't blame her. You know what? I feel like Mitch Lewis has a little bit of Max King about him. The talent is there. It's just, can he stay fit and develop that talent? Because eventually it stagnates if you're injured too long. I'm with you, Mitch. I'm a big fan of Max King. I hope he gets himself right. He's a wonderful player. How long's Weddle out for? Double Dummy. Is he like season? Danger Mouse. We do live in Mountain, mate. We are living in mountains, so ergo it is quite rough. Maybe Langy. Maybe Langy, they found out that we were using water in the fucking porridge. Can you imagine? It looks like the Blues have won. I've just got the notification. Siren's gone. I'm a big Josh Weddle fan. I like Josh Weddle. That's a big out. It's a big out. When you could, because he's a finals footballer and he's the kind of guy that can turn a game when you're against it a bit. Hey, I love that, Anne. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm still on him, Mitch. I did say it. I feel bad because I talked him up with Jake. with Jake that I think he will do a Kerner and be very good. Issue is, like, it's can he get that? Can he get that consistency? I really hope he does. Hope he gets that run at it, because he's such a good footballer. Like, I know Ben King's incredible, but I do think Max on talent is better. Could be. AFL won by 4 points. Good to know. Looking forward to watching that. I'll tell you what, they've really gone out on a limb. Has anyone else noticed with the actual intros of these games? Crazy how they go. He would do. He would do. You know what, though? I'm of the belief that Collingwood have just mastered how to play without a recognised key. I really like Binsey. I feel sorry for him. I like Flynn Riley too. I liked him in the draft, though. This is going to be a big quarter. Bit of intelligence here needs to come from St Kilda. That they've got chances. They've had chances to be winning this game. They didn't take them, and now it's getting hard. I agree, Shane. Very, very strong. You know what? You know what I think Collingwood have got, though? They've got a coach that really values role players, which I think you look at some of the good coaches, that's some of the things. Interesting that, Gav, innit? Hey, I love that, Mitch. Wow. Why have they got the hard hats? Why have they got the hard hats, and how much cream, how much oil has Cho got on him? Look. Sweet Jesus. Here we are, 4th to go. I'm looking forward to watching it. 22-point lead, got Langy. I feel like that's stayed there forever. Here we are. Sinclair breaks through. Rowan Marshall bad to Sinclair. Puts it into the pocket. Jack Higgins. Big, big goal. Big goal. Back to 20. Hey, look at that kid giving it large to Hawthorn. Came back from a Diddy party. In things that were in my bingo card list, Diddy, like, getting away with everything but one thing. Crazy. Crazy. Big, big, big goal, though, this. Great. You know what? Underrated is Sinclair's winning. Like, is Sinclair's just, like, will to get to the ball. Yeah, it's just weird. It's a hard hat. Yeah, they do, because that's the name of their training ground, isn't it? The RSEA paddock. Storm got the win. They often do, mate. Hey, Slobbo, good work, mate. Good to see you as well. We don't see you much anymore. Hawthorn inside 50. Hunter Clark, did he have that and was it taken out? Gus Hasty, though. Fantastic work. Kicks it up to Owens. Owens goes to Sharman. Sharman now, it starts to open up. Brad Hill running hard. Oh, that is a dinky kick and it pays off Mason Wood. I really want to go and see, I really want to see it, Sandra. I really like Sinclair. Hey, I love you, Slobbo, though. Good to see you. Nice to see you here, mate. I really want to see it. I'm a big zombie movie fan. I like me zombie movies. Here we are. Mason Wood. 45 out. Shot. Joe flies for it. Hasty and Kamaniti get it out. That's good though, Slobber. Hey, bit of cardio off the darts and the VBs. Job's a carrot, mate. I don't know, Callum, but I'm going to the Melbourne Victory Wrexham game. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Ghosty, you see, I like my horrors anyway, so. Goss, you've generated so much inside 50. Just hasn't worked. Free kick Saints here. Sinclair goes quickly. Why are we seeing a replay? They're fucking playing! Great, so we missed the inside 50 all because you had to show me that decision. Wood goes out wide. Cooper Sharman butchers it. The Saints have been so wasteful inside 50. I want to see Final Destination. I like ridiculous gore. We're having a date night tomorrow night, me and Mrs. Pom. So I might actually have a loop for one of these films. Ginny. This has got Hawthorn goal the other way. Oh, sorry, Mitch. That's me. Here we are. Dylan Moore lines up for a shot. Oh. Sucks, Callum. Oh, Gav, that's so cool. I love that. Zach, that's good banter. Final Destination was good. Yeah, I love a horror movie. That is heartbreaking for the Saints. Well, Mitch doesn't like it. I really want to see it. I thought it looked good. Clever that from you, Langy. I like that, mate. 78-52, 26-point lead. And Saints, they've got the ball inside 50. Being incredibly wasteful. 28 goals later. That'd be a great movie to fucking make, innit? I like Mitch here fighting back. It's a critics movie. I love that, mate. Isn't following canon. Fuck them. They are very clinical. Cam Mackenzie. Here we are. Nassau. It's a loose kick. Work to be done. They are out here, though. Good football. Dancing through trouble inside 50. Another woeful kick. Hugo Garcia absolutely butchered that. Just shows you how important it is to just hit targets inside. Because you can be a shit side. If you get it inside 50 and you hit targets, game over. But they work so hard. That's blagged my head, double dummy. Miki gets the free, goes short. 15 minutes. Long roost into the pocket. Constant flies. Dylan Moore on his left behind. They are copping a hard sausage. Oh. Can they build here? Oh, it's another loose kick. Sharman have no chance. CJ. Dinky kick. That's blagged my head, that double dummy. Jai Newcomb takes the risky kick on and he nails it. Inside we go. Flyers. Nass has got work to do. Looks up for options. That was such a nice kick. Steve, you wouldn't be shocked. He does look pretty good, doesn't he, Tom Cruise? That's scary, that double dummy. That's brilliant. No, I like stuff like that. I like random. The Jason one's blagged my head. Tyru! Is that 50? Not paid, but Windhager goes into the corridor. Can the Saints find something here? Down to the right wing with the go. Great take by Nass. Tell you what, Jai Newcomb is deceptively fast. What happened, Slobber? Ball? Hunter Clark goes quickly. Oh, Keeler, Rowan Marshall, great mark. Liam Henry. Nass. Good kick. And Shardog. Saints really need this. They've tried to kick themselves into a bit of a pickle, but Hawks, credit to them, ruthless when they need to be. And Sharman bangs it through. What a game we've got here. 21 points. Really? They were on a current affair? What for? Much love, Kate. What were we going to call it? That's quality. Well, were they following counter players? Patrick. Oh dear, that's quality. Current affair. 21 points then. Big next centre bounce. I need to watch it now. That's quality. We're going for overs, are we? So you need 5 goals. Honestly, I hope it is like one of them. I really hope it is. Hey, M King, how are you, mate? Well done today as well. I really do hope that it is like an expose. Michael, what do you say to people who were spray painting your name out? Like, I really hope that's it. Sean, that wasn't Free kick here to Connor Nash. Tell me that wasn't the lady in the cheer squad who had a pop at snapper. Ah, Saints switch off and it's an easy hit-up kick. Hey, I love that, Bri. Sean, tell me, was it the lady who had a pop at snapper? Ah, fuck me. Why are we more embarrassing at times off field than on? Is that possible? Big goal there by D'Ambrosia, and that really breaks the spine of Saints. Ah, fuck me. Ah, ah, the fans self-imploding on each other. Ah, so cringe. Like, just shut up. It's all right, Mitch. I feel you sometimes, mate, with my team. You and Taylor. We'll just set up a support group. Love football, hate our clubs. Big goal, though. I've got to say, D'Ambrosio deserved that. I love you, Taylor, mate. Ready made, Zach, to be fair. I like the way that Rowan Marshall was never getting that ball to drop and still did the motion. Brilliant. Nas goes through. Liam Henry. Good kick. You know what? We'll watch it at the end of this, Sean. I can. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, God. I'll do it. I'll do it. And just so I can cry. Fucking hell. Behind. You know what? Liam Henry's a real fascinating acquisition for your club. I never understood it at the time, and I still don't understand it now. Feels like that was a want, not a need. Oh, dear. Can't wait to watch that story. Already, I know it's going to be bad, because I've seen a little clip of that. I did listen to Webby's rant. He made a points bet ad. Dylan Moore! Impossible! Oh, behind. I did see Webby's rant. Pleasure, everyone. Pleasure. I did see Webby's rant on points bet. Jack Higgins, big mark. Yeah, Knackers, inside 50's killed you, man. You've got that. You've got that. Tee to green, you're fine. Oh, it's just that shit. Yeah, he's been used for a points bet ad. Have you seen? It's heartbreaking to watch. Well, statistically, we are, but... Yeah, the points bet was Webby. Saints would be a close second. It's nothing more disheartening, though, when you work so hard to get it inside 50. But you can't finish it off. Yeah, I'm good, Zeke, man. I'm good. Look, I'm over it now. I've had me rant. I've Done me video. It is what it is, isn't it, brother? Nothing I'm going to say or do will change it, mate. Oh, loose fumble. Caminiti clears house. Henry switches it to Brad. Pathetic kick. CJ pounces. Harry Wilson. Oh, this is football. Dylan Moore. Yeah, Demons will be up there. How are you, Zeke, anyway, mate? I'm still, I can't believe we're on a current affair, man. Like, when it gets bad, it gets fucking bad, doesn't it? Mitch, I love it. It gets bad, doesn't it? Like, you know it's bad when you're on a current affair. Fuck me, man. I appreciate you, Zeke, man. Yeah, a lot. I somehow get better as I get older. You know what scares me is it's only 5 minutes, chat, which you know it's bad. King, it's going to be interesting. And Connor Nash has pretty much iced this game with his kick. How good's Footy, Woody? It just looks like it's the channel description is Carlton are the biggest one of the biggest clubs in the AFL, but I've had a squandered season. Things turn ugly. So I mean, do the maths. Missed that one there. 60, 88, 6 minutes to go. So I'm looking forward to watching it with you guys, chat. You know it's going to be bad, though. Like, you know it's going to be bad. Yeah, he was rocking in his chair when he did the rant, but the points bet adds just the audio. Hunter Clark goes forward. Jack Steele. One bounce. Good inside. Nass, is it 15? Gets it back. Straightens up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Knackers, it's hard to watch, bro. I feel for you, Taylor and Mitch, man. Like, you've done all the hard work. I can't believe we're on a current affair, chat. I am actually so looking forward to watching it. 5 minutes, so it's not long. So probably about 7 minutes with me pausing it and going. 7 minutes with me pausing it and going, what the fuck am I watching? Oh, I can't believe. Well done, Slobbo, for finding that, mate. Love you. Carlton are on a current affair. Because we're rubbish. Michito! Max Hall! Bang! He's played well as Maximus Hall. Bitch, these chants are brilliant. I can't believe I live in a world. Is that normal for current affair to do about football? Great. So it's what you're telling me. What are these? What are they? Oh. Can I bite it? All right, what are they?
They're fine.
Birthday cake bites. They're quite nice. Here we are, inside from Steel. Bit of a tail flare. Oh, Dance Owens. What the fuck is Owens doing? Like, Saints are winding me up. Like, genuinely, what the shit was that? We were on OnlyFans too. Hey, mate. Shit OnlyFans actress if you're getting fucked for free like we were on Terrestrial. What? Langy, that would have been brilliant by Mrs. Pom. Close your eyes and she just given me the toilet lolly. We were talking about you. I'd see you. No, the chat said it would have been funny if I'd closed my eyes and you were giving me a toilet lolly. You know, the things they put in the cistern. It would be good bants. Do they have a fan cam, Gav? Let's check that out. Double dummy. Hawthorn. Fan cams. Jake, no. Woody does fan cams. He's the guy you want to go and watch for fan cams. Evidently, Hawks don't do fan cams. No, there's a female Saints content creator. Cool. Well played, Mitch. Good niche reference. I appreciate that, double dummy. 3 minutes 49 to go. Can Saints find something? Nass bursts through down the left. And it's another kick that doesn't find his mark inside 50. Machito tries to kill someone. No, he's still injured, baby. Do Hawks have any content creators? Well, Daz Talks Footy. Didn't he do Daz Talks Hawks? Oh, Talking Hawks he did. But I think he's not in that anymore. Hawks content creators? I think there's Talking Hawks still, just Daz doesn't do it. I like Daz. I do like Daz. 3 minutes 15. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Daz. I used to do Talking Hawks back in the day. He used to be on that, like a couple of years ago. I'm a big fan of Max Hall. I love you, Mitch. Come on, Hawkers. You've done you've done the thing. Nass just finds the ball for Bants, man. 3 minutes exactly to go. James Sicily can't get Max Hall and Saints come again. I've got Super Coach Edge. Do you know them, Sean? Free kick Hawthorn. We'd be close, I'd say, Carlton. Big goal there by Gunston, another turnover, and Saints have been their own worst enemy. So he's a good guy. They'll be good. They are good. It's... I think you should be home and hosed, Ian, mate. You should be home and hosed. You are very, very accomplished. You know what? You just need a goal. Who was that guy that had the 166 goal? I have both of them on. No, I have Bagger's Edge, so I have the Carlton guy of that version. So, yeah, Carlton have got 1,000 content. It's got to be Carlton. It's got to be Carlton. 2 minutes to go. Saints try and build here. They have the overlap. Sinclair falls over. Hunter Clark. That might be your best inside 50 when Hunter Clark fell over. Nas! Oh, that would have been a nice goal. Exactly a minute 44, Ian. Definitely, if you were accurate, Woody, you could have absolutely... This would have been a very tight game. Up and under by Battle. And tell you what, Rowan Marshall takes the mark. Ed bleeds blue. Yeah, he's changed into Blue Badder's Edge. D? I believe. Oh no, I totally lie. Different person. I totally lie. It's a different person. Yeah, Gav, I think everyone's got one person now, at least. Just we have a plethora of them. Like, loads. Yeah, they look exactly the same. 30 seconds to go. Mark inside. Cooper Sharman. Deep inside we go. Big mark. And this might be the last action of the game. Rowan Marshall takes the mark. I don't know why he's running to take this kick. Like, they know it's less than a minute. There it is. St Kilda fall down, but Rowan Marshall ends the game back where that lead was pretty much the entire game. 74-94. Tell you what, let's do this. Right, if I... Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Could you hear that, chat?
Is there anything worse
Could you hear that?
for a footy fan than having high hopes for your team at the start of...
Can you hear that?
Is there anything worse for a
Can you
footy
hear that?
fan than having high hopes for your team?
Okay, cool, right. You ready? Right, we'll start it together. You want me to turn it up? Okay, here we are.
Is there anything worse
Dabba?
for a footy fan than having high hopes for your team at the start of every season only to have them dashed year after year? And when your team has previously had a rich history of success, things can start to get a little bit ugly.
It's become the AFL version of Les Miserables.
I'm going to burn my membership tonight. This Carlton jersey is gone.
An uprising of the masses. And let's be frank, the Carlton Football Club has long considered itself an aristocracy. Its home ground is Princes Park, and it's situated...
An aristocracy? Does Jonesy know what a fucking aristocracy is? Bro fucking high. The fuck's he on about? Is the gear good at fucking ACA or something?
on Royal Parade.
Well, the board meetings were interesting. In fact, I look back now and just have a bit of a giggle, really, because there's more business deals done in those board meetings, and I'm not a business person, and I think it was... I mean, I just didn't have a clue what was going on.
Is Mick Malthouse drinking there? Why is he talking at 7 speed? What have I just witnessed there? You know what? Can I make... You know what? Here, look, wait, give me a sec. Let me just fiddle with this. There we are. Look at that. There we are. Pom's worked it out. Right, let's go back with this. Let's watch fucking Mick Malthouse. This fucking turnip.
Carlton was the fourth of Mick Malthouse's clubs. A one-time foe, he'd become a friend, but not for long.
I found that my parents had a heck of a lot to say. I was astounded how much outside influence there was in trying to get the football club to operate and go one way. There's bits and pieces hanging off everywhere, and that drags you back.
So as Carlton fans arrive at the MCG tonight for their big clash against the Pies, they're asking themselves a question.
Wait a minute, so they had the idea to do this fucking expose pre the fucking game? So they didn't know. Whoa. They didn't know what was about to happen happened. I mean, it was obvious, but okay.
Question that most people are asking, how did it actually get to this point? How did it become so bad? I mean, Carlton are supported from paupers to prime ministers. That's right, prime ministers. Liberal prime ministers. But the Blues, they don't know what to do. Carlton or Collingwood?
Liberal prime ministers. Like, they've had to drop, like, look, we know we're a fucking grass club.
Hawthorn. Go the Blues! But what's happened to them, mate?
I don't know, mate, but we're here to support them tonight, so...
Are you about to cry?
I'm upset, but I'm here.
Sir Robert.
You were about to cry. No, mate, to support him, I'm fine.
Menzies was so revered by the club, he was afforded the honour of parking his car inside the ground. Yes, Blue Bagger Bob would watch his beloved team from the comfort of his chauffeur-driven Bentley. Malcolm Fraser was a regular in the Carlton rooms. On the eve of the 81 grand final, Big Mel dangled a carrot. Win the flag and come party at the lodge. They did, and they did.
Some people think that this is an invitation just for the winning team. It's not. It's an invitation for Carlton when Carlton wins. And so there's only one thing to do, win next year and be back here next year.
Okay, just so I can get my head round this, they're going to allude that we are a corrupt football club that has people in it for themselves, yeah? So I get this right. This is the premise of this, because they've linked it to the fucking French Revolution. They've said that we're an autocrat. They've said that we're an aristocracy. But now they're talking about the past like that's a fucking good thing. Fuck are we on about?
It's no secret that a couple of players pilfered souvenirs from the lodge, and despite urgings from the federal police, not all the stash was returned. Fast forward to 2025, and today's crop of players stand accused of an even greater crime. They can barely steal a goal.
How Carlton would love this to start.
Tony Jones is the biggest fucking wanktard ever, isn't it? Like, this is a guy that, honestly,
The term.
I'm scared. I don't think this is
so
bad.
far this evening.
I
Hooks
actually
it,
think
misses.
the worst is yet to
Carlton
come.
fans should have known early that 2025 was going to be one hell of a bumpy ride. In January, club president Luke Sayers had a lewd picture posted on his X account. Despite constant denials the pic was of his own doing, he stepped down as Blues boss. It followed a fine tradition of Carlton presidents either walking out the door or being shown it. At the height of his powers, both in business and politics, John Elliott reigned supreme at Princes Park for 2 decades, only to be booted out in 2002. His name, chiselled from the stand, named in his honour.
No comment today. I'm watching the football today. I hope Carlton win.
Chiquitita, tell me the truth.
The club
Wait a minute. ABBA were Carlton fans.
has had plenty of other heavy hitters in its corner, not least ABBA and the late cardboard king Richard Pratt. Even Dr Jeffrey Edelson was a benefactor. Of course, this was post Blue Helicopters and Sydney Swans. The club cafe, in fact, is named in his honour. Sadly, the only thing on the menu at the moment seems to be the coach's head.
We have to keep
This is really hard to follow. Because 1 minute we're talking about the past, we're talking about the exciting things, and then he eludes it going, cafe's named after him, but now we're executing, we're back to the French Revolution.
focusing on what's important, but we also acknowledge that there is a frustration and disappointment as well. So we feel that and we hear that.
You know what? Hearing Michael Voss talk, honestly, is how I'd imagine if tinnitus gained sentience, is the way I'd describe it to me. You know, if like tinnitus gained sentient reasoning and could just come and talk to it, that is how I imagine tinnitus is. Genuinely. That's what I hear it hurt.
Michael Voss earned legend status at the Brisbane Lions as a 3-time premiership player. You little beauty! But those glory days must seem a lifetime ago, particularly as he prepares to lead his embattled Blues into a lopsided showdown tonight with arch foes and red-hot premiership favourites, Collingwood.
I think it might be time for Michael Voss to go.
I reckon as well. Get rid of him.
Could you have gone out down, or I go to Hailesbury College, people, ever? Could you? That's what represents it.
With finals all but out of the equation, it seems everyone at Carlton wants the curtain to come down on this year, but unlike Les Mis, no one will be wanting a non-core performance.
I have no idea if someone could explain what the fuck-a-doodle do I have just witnessed there. If someone can yeah, I have no idea. I'm out of ideas there. That went for 5 minutes, and literally that was like a really stupid Twitter. That was like you know when someone does like a thread and you click through it and it was shit. Ah, fuck. Like, honestly, I feel like I need to go and see the doctor and get an STI test. I feel like I might have chlamydia from watching that. There's no more. Mine's only 5 minutes. Legit, that honestly, mine's just 5 minutes. Where are you getting that? Wait a minute. Look. Mine's 5 minutes, 9 seconds. That's the video, look. Where's... Someone drop the link then. Drop the link. Honestly, I am on the Current Affairs website, 5 minutes, 8 seconds. We watched it all. I don't want to watch more. Can't believe we're going on 9 now. On 9 now. Love you, Taylor. Thank you very much. I'm having a quick YouTube search. I genuinely can't see anymore. Shane, you wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a puppy. You wouldn't steal a car. That honestly has given me... That honestly, that has given me like cataracts. All right, well, chat, I can't see it, so I will believe you, but I will love you and leave you, chat. That was potentially the best thing I have ever seen in my life. So, thank you very much, chat, for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for the Adelaide game. Enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe on the way out. Thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.